Hey everybody, I just wanted to record a quick voiceover because my last video, which showed the Aqua Boy perk, that wasn't the actual end of the video footage. After I did Aqua Boy, I just kept playing, and so the video picks up right in the middle. There's no greeting or anything. I'm just playing. So I just thought I'd give you this quick voiceover to welcome you back and say please like and subscribe to my channel, like the video. And right now where we're picking up in this video game is I've just gotten tons of loot from under the lake and around the lake, and I'm now going to go back to my workshop. I'm going to dump all that stuff in, and then I think I like some of the armor that I got from this, so I think I'm going to probably start swapping out armor and putting on new gear. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Thanks. All right. Let's dump into the workbench all the stuff we just got. We're going to keep the pistol and the 2 grenades. Now, that stuff is interesting. We're going to have to think hard about this stuff. Oh, I got antibiotics. That's really nice. Running out of water. Whiskey is also needed. You need whiskey and the hub flowers in order to make grape mentats. It's nice to have that. All right, so we are quickly running out of options now. We have we've explored the lake. We got a bunch of loot out of the lake. Thank you very much, lake. Thank you, Aqua Boy. We have done a lot of work here in Sanctuary, and we've done a lot of work to try to build things, but we now need more adhesive, and we didn't get it when we went into the lake, which means I need to do more stuff. So now I have to venture out, and it's going to be a little bit risky. Okay, so options. I can go explore this side of the lake. It's a little more dangerous, but I can explore it. I can go back to Red Rocket, and I can do a little bit of building in Red Rocket, which I think I want to do. I can try to explore the opposite side of that lake, including the dangerous area. I'm nervous. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to go to Red Rocket, and we're going to scrap a bunch of stuff in Red Rocket. Probably put a bed down there or something too. Then we'll sleep, get our well-rested bonus, and then we're going to craft a few things, and then we are going to probably go explore that other side of that lake there. I may try to build some turrets. I don't know how many turrets I can build, or if I can build any at all, but I may try to, just to... Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, I got it. Holy cow. Sometimes when you grab a thistle, it'll do that. I didn't expect it to do that, though. It's a pretty rare occurrence. You can usually grab the thistles and you're fine. But I guess not that one. That's kind of sad because that was a lot of radiation that I just took. There are a couple other things in the game like that. There are like little seashells or clams that you can walk by, and 99% of the time you walk by them, they don't do anything. They're uninteresting. And then you'll walk by one time and they will open and they will blow like a mist at you, and it'll just radiate you to death. Very weird. Rarely happens. Okay, so we're here. Let's scrap Red Rocket. Well, let's save the game first. All right, now let's scrap. All right, I think we've scrapped a lot. However, I did not want to scrap this computer because we haven't looked at it yet. There's a story that goes with the red rocket. So let's take a look at the computer and see what we learn. Business entries. 3 options. New equipment. Took some wrangling with the head office, but we finally got all the tools we need to machine our own parts. I think that's implying that the workbench or the workshop bench that's in the garage is the idea that we can make stuff with it. It's sort of a maker facility, and you can build tons of stuff. That's kind of how you're building out your settlement. Is you use the red workbenches and the other workbenches to build all sorts of stuff. No more having to pay for Corvega factory parts the next time they change the spec on a damn fastener. Just take the one we got and trim the excess down until it fits. Okay, so we're going to jump out of this for a second and just add to our list Corvega. Because they're talking about Corvega parts. Okay. Is that the story about Red Rocket that we're interested in? Probably not. That Rosa, widow in Sanctuary Hills, is restoring an old classic Corvega with her son. Nice woman. Pretty. Kid seems like kind of a brat, but I guess that's the point of her doing this project with him. Anyway, she's been doing a hell of a job. I'm amazed at how much her and the kid have been able to do on their own. The only reason she even came to me is because the engine is out of her depth, but I'm sure we can help out with that. Don't think that that is the thing that I wanted either. Jim, take care of these barrels before you leave tonight. Inspectors are coming first thing in the morning. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out a longer-term solution later. Hey, if nature is going to favor us with a cave right below the shop, who am I to argue? Oh, there we go. All right, let's look at the service logs too. I don't think there's anything interesting here, but I'm just going to hit through them real quick. Okay. 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 We got through everything in there. And it said there's a cave underneath the shop. That's looking pretty suspicious. Take glowing fungus. That helps with antibiotics if you're making medicine. I'll take all these parts. That's nice. Hey now, give me that wrench that was in there. Thank you. Glowing. Coffee pot. Ball peen hammer. Okay. Well, that was awesome. I haven't gone into the cave that was there, but just what I got already was pretty great. We'll see if we can get more by going into the cave. However, there's a big question mark about going into the cave. Let me see if I can figure this out. So here's what we'll do. We're going to sleep so that I can get my well-rested bonus in the morning. And then we're going to build water. Then we're going to build, water. And then we're going to put up some turrets too, probably. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have our well-rested bonus. Let's see if we got any more stuff that we can cook. We did. What did we get? Mutt chops. Okay. Maybe that was the dog that we shot that was across the water. Okay. Thank you, dog. In fact, I'm probably going to eat you now. I need a rank of science to build this water purifier. I don't think I can get a rank of science quickly because I have a couple things I want to spend my perks on before I can get the science, which means I'm going to have to make do without the big, massive industrial water purifier, which I really want to build. Instead, I will build just a couple of water purifiers that aren't industrial. And we can put a big generator here. Connect it to the power cord. And then connect this one to this one. Okay. Okay. So these little guys have a spigot on them, and they're generating water from the riverbed now. I can only build the generator because I've been hoarding parts as I've been going through clearing things out. So, you know, all of this stuff is basically me hoarding junk and being able to build stuff like that. Okay, so that's not the interesting part, though. Let's get out of the build menu, and let's go over to the water. Okay, we got water down at the shoreline, but we also have a pump right here. And this little guy's providing 3 water a day. Those bigger pumps provide 10 water a day each, so the total that I have right now is 23 water that's being provided per day. Let me tell you about the trick about water. The first trick is, even if you can build a big, huge water purifier, you probably still want to build one of those tiny little concrete pumps that I've just built. And I'll show you why, maybe. Okay. Do I have a bottle anywhere in here? Oh, look at that. I got 9 beer bottles. Okay, great. I may be out of water. I am thirsty again. I need to drink again. I may be out of purified water. Yeah, there's no purified water in my list anymore. However, when I go to a water pump, one of the options is fill bottle. You don't get this option to fill bottles on the bigger water pumps that I put down at the shoreline. Only on these little concrete water pumps that you can do manually. So if I press R, all those empty bottles that I just put in my inventory are now going to get filled up and become purified waters. So that should be great. Cool. Okay. All done. I should have 9 purified waters in my inventory now because I had 9 beer bottles. Yeah, 9 beer bottles turned into 9 purified waters, and if I hit my favorite... Okay, I'm drinking again. It's good. Okay, so that wasn't even the trick. I was going to tell you some tricks. I guess one idea about water is just the trick that you need to have an actual physical water pump if you want to fill bottles and take bottles with you. But the other trick about water is what happens in your workshop. Let's talk about the workshop. Where is my water? It's here in aid. So each day, sometime, I'm not really clear on the time exactly. It's a little fuzzy. It might be around 8 or 9 or 10 a.m., somewhere in there. The game will process waters for the day. And what that means is it goes through all the water production that you've put into a settlement, and it tallies up how much water those things can generate. and then it puts that many bottles of purified water into your workbench. You'll see some people in their games, they'll have giant water farms where they just fill the entire lake or river area, wherever they can get access to. They just fill it with water purifiers up and down the stream, industrial size. And they end up with 500, 600, 700 waters in their workbench. They would do that not because they're thirsty and need it, but because they intend to sell those waters and get rich. I tend to not do that because even with just 20, 30, 40, 50 water generation per day, that's generally so many waters that they kind of tend to back up. And I find merchants and they can't even buy all of the waters because they don't have enough money. So I'm not going to build giant water farms. But the trick I wanted to tell you about is when the game goes through all of your water purifiers and everything, figures out how much water you're going to make, and then drops purified water into the workbench for you. When it does that, it will only do that if there are no waters in the workbench, which is a trick. Some people thought it would like stack up. So if you created, enough water purifiers that you should be getting 100 waters in a day, they figured like, what if I sleep for 4 days? What if I go away from the settlement for 4 days and come back, or for 4 weeks and come back? Like it should be stacked full of waters. There should be thousands of waters, but there won't be, because the game only looks to see if you have a day's worth of water. And if you do, it's like, you're good. You got a day's worth, and it doesn't bother to fill it anymore. If you don't have a day's worth of water, then it'll fill it. So what I have found, what I typically do is I will pull waters out of the workbench every chance I get. Whenever I go to a settlement and there's water, I'll pull it out of the workbench. If I need the water to drink, great, I'll keep it on me. But if I don't need the water, I will then put it into a separate container. Almost always the separate container is a blue cooler. I will show you. Go over to furniture, containers, and there is a blue cooler. There he is, this little guy right here. I take the not rusted side and have it facing outward, and we'll just get that to not be so messed up. There we go. Now it's seated a little bit far back on that, and it won't fall off, and it looks nice. You will find almost every red workbench that I get access to in this game will end up with a little blue cooler on top. And I will go into the workshop. I will scroll over to where the purified waters appear. I will grab all the purified waters out. And in fact, I will also grab dirty water out if there's any dirty water. And then I will go into here and I will transfer however many waters I think I need to transfer in, and I'll just leave them there in that cooler. They can add up in here, and that's fine. And the workbench itself will then appear to be empty without water, which means on a new day, it will refill. And so I can just pull things out of here, drop them into here, and I just start hoarding water that way. Nice because if I need water, I can then go grab some, but also nice because then the thing keeps refilling. Having said that, I'm not going to leave the water in there because 8 or 9 waters is not much. I'll keep that on me right now. Okay. So. Maybe we should build out here. We do need to do some building, so maybe we should do that. This is a nice set of flooring for a base for a house that I'm going to put down here on this empty lot. And I'll tell you a trick. You know, when you press E, you can pick up one of the items, but I don't want to do that here. I want to press E, and I want it to pick up everything connected. And so if you press and hold on E, you'll pick up everything that's connected. The trick is sometimes it'll pick up things that are nearby too. You may not want that to happen, so you have to be careful and watch what's going on. But Okay. So that is pretty well aligned and not very crooked. And I put it right up to the end there. That is also pretty well aligned. That may have been fortuitous. Sometimes it takes me a little more work to place these things accurately, but I think I may have got the whole thing lined up right on this pretty decently. Let's put in some walls. There are two kinds of walls I typically put down. This, by the way, this is going to be a really boxy... This is going to be a boxy build, but I don't care right now. We're not trying to be fancy. I just want to try and get some, you know, credit for building. And I want to, like, a nice shelter in case I get some settlers here, which I will shortly. Okay, I have 2,000 wood and 1,000 steel, so I can build 284 of these shack walls. But if we go down a little bit, I can build 303 of these wooden shack walls. So we're going to do these because I can build a few more of these. I'll use up. All right, no wall there. That's sort of the entry. We'll leave that open. Now, I'll tell you another trick about building. If you're going to build one of these like boxy wooden areas, most people don't bother to build these boxy areas. They like building kind of cool, unique stuff. But if you are going to build something like this, the best ceiling is not in the roofs section. The best ceiling is in the floors, which kind of makes no sense. However, there, this one. Shack upper floor. The reason this is cool is it is a rooftop plus flooring, which means you can essentially have a second story if you put this one in. Now, you can, if you don't like that, you can put down just a regular rooftop like this. I think that's not right. That's a floor. Let's go over to the rooftops. There. Okay, so this is a normal rooftop. You can put down normal rooftops, and then you typically can't have a second floor, or you could have a second floor, but you would then need to put flooring down on top of that roof. And if you put it down manually, you could get it crooked, and then your second story would be sort of off kilter from your first story, which might be a cool look that you're going for, but it also might be really annoying to you that everything is completely off center and weird. So if you put down these guys, they're snapped together perfectly. The floor and the roof are snapped together perfectly, so everything will be aligned and it won't look off kilter. Yeah, let's keep building that out. Okay. Gotta level up through crafting, gotta love that. Alright, so now I could put a rank in science. So gotta double up. I could put a rank in science, which would be here in intelligence. Let's find it. Science. That would allow me to build one of the industrial water purifiers. However, I've already built some not industrial water purifiers, and I'm fine with what I've got right now. So I don't think I'm going to put a point into science. But what I do want to do is get that nerd rage going, because I'm starting to exhaust my possibilities here for non-combat. And I may need to fight soon. So let's get our nerd rage going. Now I have some protection if I get into combat. Not great protection, but a little. And then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of something that we already just put down. We were talking about a second story. I think we might want to access that second story right now. Okay. Now, I could build more living quarters up here, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to miscellaneous. I'm going to grab these big ol' fences. Gates. Okay. So, we have a nice fenced area up here. A big open area. And what's nice is we should conceivably be able to grab stuff. Like, look at that. We might grab that. Let's see if I hurt myself by jumping from here. I didn't. Great. We might be able to grab this and put it up there. And these chairs. You can scrap these chairs and build your own. But I think to get these green chairs and that sort of like that round table with the umbrella, I think to get that you have to unlock it somehow. And so I don't want to destroy the ones that I currently have because I can't rebuild them if I get rid of these. So if I just put this chair here, put this chair here. Okay. So now I've got a nice little place for my settlers or other people to come sit, and they can sort of look over that area there. That area there that I just pointed at is going to end up being the farming area, I think. Let's maybe throw down a couple beds in here while we're here. Okay. Great. We have a bunch of beds. We have a little bit of power that is powering some of our water pumps. We have 23 water, 0 food, 0 people. That is okay for now. That is fine. Got some dog houses. And I think what I'm going to do with these dog houses, first I think I'm going to scrap one. But that still leaves me 2. And I think we'll put 1 right there. Take another. Put it right there. Great. All right, couple dog houses. It's possible that dog meat will end up hanging out in one of those dog houses at a certain point. We'll see. Okay. One of the reasons I left Red Rocket and came back here is I said that I needed to look at something. I needed to check something. And that is, I want to see about this leather armor and this raider armor that I found when I was swimming around in the lake. Okay, we can give away the rose dress. None of the rest of this is going to help. Okay. All right. We're in the light. So what did I want to test? Go to apparel. So down here at the bottom of the screen, it shows you what your armor is looking like overall. And right now I have 9 ballistic resistance, a resistance to physical damage. Pardon me. And then I have 7 electrical resistance, or energy resistance. That's with a drifter outfit on. But what I want to do is I want to see if I put on all this new gear that I got, is it better than 9 and 7? So let's take a look. Better. All right, so with the drifter, it was 9 and 7. 9 ballistic, 7 energy. But now, with all the stuff I've got on, it's 10 ballistic, 19 energy, 10 radiation. So this is providing a lot more protection. So I think it's safe to say drifter outfit has guts to go. The drifter outfit has no use to me anymore, and I probably look quite different now. So let me dump the drifter outfit, and then we'll take a look at myself and see how I have changed. No gray drifter outfit. All right, so here we are. I don't know, I guess that's okay. I sure don't like that my chest is almost completely unarmored. That's not fun, but we'll get there. We're working on it. All right. So I said that I might build some turrets. We're going to try and see if we can. I don't know how many turrets I'm going to be able to build, but let's just see what we got here. Defense. One heavy or 3 not heavy. We're definitely going to go with 3 not heavy. Okay. Okay. So, I don't want to just have turrets sitting on the ground. Your enemies, when they come at you, will try to destroy your turrets. They'll just shoot them, they'll run up and they'll hit the crap out of them. They'll do whatever they can do. So... is this scaffolding framework, which I should be able to put up right there. I want it to be sunk in the ground. I want it to be floating like that, so I'm going to pick it up. That's completely in the ground. Okay. There we go. Everything's in the ground just barely, which means that's about as high as it can get for right now. I think you can put frameworks on top of frameworks, so... oh no! There might be an electrical storm coming, or a radiation storm coming. Let's, hold on. Let's get some of these guys up. Get them working. And let's run for it. We got to get out of this rad storm. I've already got enough radiation damage. Thank you very much. Ah. Okay. Time is it? 1 p.m. Okay, we're not going to sleep. We're just going to hide out in the cellar for a little bit. I'm going to do that. Let's do it. All right. We outlasted the rad storm. And we put down some turrets. Okay. So, what are these turrets doing for me? Well, typically turrets are set up to defend a settlement. And so if the settlement gets raided, the turrets would help defend. They have like some targeting circuit boards inside of them that help them to identify goodies from baddies. Okay. But there's a second use for those turrets, and that is I'm in survival mode, and I'll probably die, and I don't want to die. And we're going to go out onto this side of the lake now, and it's dangerous, and I may run like a scared little kid right back to these turrets if I need to. We're going to see, you know, what we can do, see if we live. But if I get into trouble, I'm running. Try to keep this playthrough at 0 deaths if possible. Oh, shoot. Alright, we already got something. Ah! I could hear the turrets getting ready to fire, but I don't think they needed to. Oh no. No, don't drink irradiated water. My bloatfly is in this splash somewhere. But I can't... Ah, there it was. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drink water again if I'm not careful. Okay, I think I got everything. Yeah, bloatfly's empty. Good dog. Ah, there's another one. Ah, shoot. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. Oh. I got red everywhere on me. Where is it? Where'd the splash go? Oh no, no, don't drink water again. No! How dare you? Okay, I got it. Alright. Yummy tarberries. Okay. So there's stuff over here to get. But there are a bunch of barrels. Oh, and there's a thing. Ooh, I got it. Cool. I don't want to get too close to those barrels. But I want all the loot there. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm already irradiated. I'm going to run in, quickly try to get everything. I'll get a little bit more irradiated as I do it. But since I'm already irradiated, I'm going to need to take some rat away. And so I'm just let myself get a little more irradiated, and then we'll take the rat away. Here we go. Quick, quick, quick. I'll take ammo. Sure. Okay. Nothing here. No. I'll take the stems. Nothing else. I'll take glowing fungus. That's another dude. Okay. Well, this wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it would be. We did all right. Not at risk of death yet. Okay. We got everything that we could out of there, I think. Problem is I go so quickly because I don't want to get irradiated, so I don't know if I really did get everything, but I think I did. Well, this has been pretty good. Now that I survived that, kind of surprisingly easy to survive. Sort of wild. We'll break up these guns. You can come with me, little friend. Now, let's build more scaffolding. Put it right there. Put you on top. Okay. Okay. So now we have 3 turrets in 3 different places. We have 1 turret down there by the bridge. We have 1 turret here by this little smaller bridge. And then we have 1 turret way down there guarding the far end. So now what we'll do is we're just going to run along the waterway here. See if there's any fruits, veggies, or other things we can grab on the waterway. That's great. Ah, there's something. What do we got? Oh, they're still coming. Help, help, help. Where's the turret? Did I lose him? You're beating up my dog. I hear him. Ooh! No, I can't see that one clearly. Oh, so cool. Whoa. That's pretty awesome. Didn't need the turret. Boy, those wings are really helpful. Well, maybe it's 2 sets right there. Maybe I just picked up from 1 set and not the other. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's where the other one was. Cool. Okay. How are we doing on XP? Almost, almost. About to get another level. Well, maybe not about, but close. Alright. Come with me, dog meat. I think in my next level I'm going to take a rank of a robotics perk. Just for roleplay reasons, I don't need anything with robotics right now. But I have a mod that I want to install called Settlement Tidybot. And I think you can install Settlement Tidybot for free. You don't have to have any ranks in anything. However, I don't like the idea that I have a mod that's just going to basically allow me to start building robots willy-nilly without any kind of care at all. So, did this thing refill already? Aren't we just here? And it's already grown back? This whole area reset? That means there's stuff here too. There is stuff here too. Wild. Huh. Okay. So what was I saying? Okay, so I have this interest in getting this mod that will allow me to have a Settlement Tidybot, a little robot. But like I said, I'm a little concerned that I can get this robot essentially for free when I install the mod. And so what I'm going to do is give myself a limitation, and the limitation is I'm going to have to give myself a perk in robotics before I actually get this little robot. Okay, but that's beside the point, because right now what we're going to do is Doggo and I are going to head into this hole. And I'm nervous that this is where I get my butt kicked, so let's save and see what happens. I wish I had better armor, but what can you do? Alright, good dog. Let's see what we can do here. To try and get as much stuff as we can. Now, I've been into this little hole before. You can get something like 40 units of whatever this brain stuff is, and also the glowing fungus there, whatever that's also called. So you can get brain fungus and glowing, the little green guys there, whatever they are. Like 40 units is really good, and you can make a lot of stuff with it. So it's really useful to be in here. But you can see there's something walking way down there. Did I get on my first try? Did I get another one? Oh my god! Okay. I was waiting for something shocking to happen, and it did. Glowing fungus. Okay. So there's brain fungus and glowing fungus. We can get about 40 units if we go through this whole thing, along with a ton of other stuff. Hopefully, there's a lot of other loot in here too, and I'm going to try and get all of it. And I'm hoping I can do it all without dying. Okay, I think I got everything from the main entry area. But now I've got to be wary. Let's see if I can have my doggo take some of my weight off of me. Okay. So, we came in here, And we got the stuff there. We got the stuff from the center. We haven't got stuff from in here. Oh, I can't get that last little bit. That's okay. Alright, now we're gonna run in here and grab everything we can, because that's a little nuclear symbol there. We're gonna be in trouble. Radioactive symbol. So let's just go quickly. Let's grab everything we can. Fusion core. Need that. Nothing else there. Quick. Bullets, gun, paper. We'll look at the paper in a second. Psst. Okay. Get me away from all that radiation. Okay. Got everything off of the ceiling. Okay, so we got the guy with his book. We got the radioactive stuff. Ooh, let's stay away from that. There's a hammer there. We'll take it. We got everything from the little explosive area here. What I mean by explosive is this red thing here is some sort of like gas tank or engine or something like that. You can shoot it and it'll blow. I'm not going to waste a bullet on it, though. But there's this area. Oh, that's a dude! Ah. Is that the only dude? Novice safe. I really need to install the mod that will allow me to not do these locks. That's going to happen soon.
Sweet.
I got glue. I got glue. I am so happy. Oh, shoot, it's pretty late. Let's make a bed right here if we can. Great. Okay. Alright, let's save. I'm well rested, I'm fed, it's a new morning, and I'm back at the workshop here because I just finished with the cave. And let's drop in all the stuff that we got from that cave. That's some extra stuff. Oh, I was supposed to wear that and I didn't. That was very silly of me. Okay. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. I wanted you to see what you can get from that cave. Because if you remember, I kind of cleared out this red rocket here, or I didn't use this red rocket. This is the red rocket workstation or workbench. And I didn't use it because I was using the one in Sanctuary, which means most of the stuff that I've put here is from the cave system we just dealt with. So I got a frag mine, a cocktail, and a pipe pistol. That's the weaponry I got. I don't think I got the black rim. I did get the black rim glasses. I didn't get the hard hat. The hard hat's from up above the red rocket, not from down in the cave. But this is the important part. The brain fungus, 37 units of brain fungus. Glowing fungus, 27 units. I thought it was about 40 total between the two of them, but no, that's what, 50, 64? 64 units total if you add glowing fungus and brain fungus together. What do they do? Well, brain fungus, I think, will help you make mentats, which I then use to make, I combine mentats with buff out to make buff tats, which is a very important aspect to survival because it's one of the few items in the game that will instantly heal you. It doesn't go slowly, just insta heal. Technically, it's not even healing. It's just giving you a boost of hit points, but they're hit points that are above the normal hit points that you get, I guess is the way to word that. It's because your endurance goes up. Glowing fungus will help you to make antibiotics. And antibiotics will cure illness and disease, sickness. Now, the last time I tried to film this video series, I got pretty far in. I did about 25 hours of work before I had to scrap all the footage. And by this point in that game, I had already been sick like 5 times. And so I was desperately needing antibiotics, and I was churning through antibiotics really quickly. And I luckily, if you're a high intelligence build, you can create antibiotics too. Because it's a high intelligence build, I was just making antibiotics as much as I could, and that's important with glowing fungus to do that. But I have to be honest, this playthrough, I don't think I've been sick once. Have I? I don't think I have. So this is a very different playthrough, and I don't know. Maybe I don't need that stuff, but I'm still grateful to have it. I'll use it to make stuff, and then I'll sell this stuff if I can't use it myself. What else do we get? Did we get anything? Oh, there's a bunch of junk, but I'll take it. I think some of this junk was pre-existing, but not a lot. And we also got a fusion core. That's important. Fusion cores will run power armor or enable you to use power armor. I don't have any power armor yet, though, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to take all of this. If we can carry it all. We can. Okay. I think we're going to get everything except for some of the junk. And we're going to take as much junk as we can until I'm close to max. I better stop there. Alright. I filled up with everything I could. You know, I think I'm going to do here, I could use some water at this location too. So before I leave, I don't have any river that's within the boundary of this settlement. There's no river available for me to put down one of the big water making machines, water filters. So instead, I'm just going to put down multiple pumps. Okay. 4 pumps dotted in the landscape. Each pump generates 3, which means I should have 12 water total. And I think you can see that up top in the upper bar. It says that I have 12 units of water being generated. So when I come back to this workbench later, I should see 12 purified waters in there for me. And speaking of that, let's go to Sanctuary. because now over at Sanctuary, I probably have some water from those big old water filters that I put down on the river there. And I would like to drop off all the loot that I just took from Red Rocket. There is. 17 is a bit weird. I don't know why it would be 17. 20 minus 3, that doesn't make sense. Oh, there could be something funny happening there. Is that what's happening? It's possible that the water for the settlement is already having units of water being used by Preston Garvey and his people, even though I have not gone into Concord and met them yet. So I should be getting 23 units of water, but instead I'm getting 17. That's missing 6. I think 6 is the number of people that he has. Maybe? Maybe if we count Doggo? I don't know if Doggo counts. I don't know if Codsworth counts. I still don't think we can talk to him.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
Yeah, that's all he's going to say. Okay. Alright, so, next thing. You can see that my hit point meter is completely overrun by red. That's radiation damage. And at this point, my hit points are pretty low because of it. Even if I'm fill myself up as much as I can, I'm still going to have that red bar in the way. So we have to do something sad now, which is we have to use rad away. This will remove 6 rads per second for 50 seconds, which would mean it removes 300 rads if we do that whole thing, if we wait all 50 seconds. But it adds fatigue and it suppresses immunity. In other words, I become vulnerable to being sick. I hate using Radaway, but I don't have a choice right now. So, here we go. Hungry from lack of food. Properly fed. Okay. So that red bar should slowly whittle itself down. You can see it's already going a little bit. That'll get my hit points back, but now I'm potentially going to fall vulnerable to diseases. We'll see. All right. There's my red rocket. It's a giant Concord sign. I think that says Concord. Is that what it says? Yep. Alright. We're going to look around for a little bit. Millimeters, stim pack, stim pack, stim pack. Nothing else. I'll take it all. I think I'm... Oh, no, no. I already got hit by that once. No, thank you. Don't want to get hit again. I see stuff there. That is a floaty dude. That is a dude who will attack me. Let's attack first. Oh, how dare you! Oh! see the little grub that was eating my brain? That's crazy. Okay. I'm in trouble. I'm going to die. I started getting radiated again just after I cured the radiation too. This is so brutal. Well, let's do a stim pack. No water. But that's not enough. We are going to use Jet, because Jet should slow time for me. And I'm not crippled enough yet for my own slow time thing to trigger, so we're going to force it by taking some Jet. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. And now, when I come out of this, I should be able to shoot that dude a lot in slow motion. Good. Okay. All right, well, I guess that's sort of good because we didn't die. But this game has been meaner than I thought it would be, with all the the radiation these plants are emitting is just brutal to me. Stim packs, I'll take stim packs. Waters, I'll take waters. That's interesting off in the distance. Okay. I don't know what you use wild potato blossoms for. I mean, I think you can eat them like a vegetable or something, but I don't know if they're an ingredient for something. Steamer trunk. Bottle caps we'll take. 10 millimeters we'll take. Comfort grip calibrated 10 millimeter pistol. That might be better than the pistol I have. Let's just take a look. Oh, that only does 18 points of damage per shot. Okay, we're not going to bother with that right now. I mean, we'll keep it, but we're not going to use it. Yeah, that's definitely not normal. That's some kind of village or something. Okay, what do we have here? So my red rocket is, I think, like right behind the tree there somewhere. We'd see a red rocket somewhere over there. There it is. And this way, there's another floating bug way down that way. I can see it. It's a bloatfly. And this is a trailer. And this is large structure, but it's got a smaller structure at the base of it. That over there is Concord. That's where Codsworth told me to go, but at the moment, I would like to see what this is. I have a scary cow with 2 heads. Okay. Abernathy Farm. Well, let's do something before anything else. Let me do my usual. Let's do a fly-through of this place. And then once we've done that, then we can talk. So hold on. Let's save. Hey guys, just wanted to record a quick outro here to thank you all for watching and to say that, you know, this video just keeps going, so I didn't record an outro at this point. But the video is already like an hour long, so I'm going to wrap it up here, and we'll take the Abernathy footage and put that into a new video. And I'll probably try to have that up in a day or two. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.